everybody. Good evening to you. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. So, I've had a very busy day myself, and I just got home a little while ago. And while I was gone, Chantal did a live. I looked at it, pretty interesting and pretty entertaining, considering the fact that Foodie is absolutely suffering. She's suffering in the heat. She's suffering because of SALAH, and I am living for it. I wouldn't have it any other way. I think it's safe to say that Chantal is having a hot girl summer. Just not quite the way she thought she'd be having it, but it's deserved. Considering all the things she's said and all the things she's done, she deserves all of this. So, how about we mosey on over to Twitter and check out some stuff there and then do a react to the live stream? And if there's any boring parts, we'll just go ahead and get past those. But I'm living for Chantal, not having a good time, being absolutely miserable in Kuwait and all of that desert heat. And by the way, Chantal, all of your complaining, all of your absolute complaining about the heat, you went to the beach. You didn't even want to walk down to the water. Here's the part where I shame you. So I'm much older than you. I'm 53. Do you understand me? You're just turned 40. I'm 53. And for the last few days, I've been going out for bike rides and riding easily 4 to 6 miles a day. And the temperatures outside are about 100 degrees or better. Yeah. So going out in the heat, get my exercise, and I feel so much better, even though it's really hot. It'll cool down soon. But just imagine that, Foodie. You're about 13 years my junior, and I'm out there doing more than you. Do you feel embarrassed? You should feel embarrassed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You like to make fun of people that are older, and here's an older person putting you to shame, girl. To shame. So, with that said, how about we get into the react, y'all? See what Chantal's up to. Actually, you know what? I had a brain fart. We're going straight to Twitter first because there's lots of stuff on there. We'll try to go through it as quickly as possible so we can get on with the react to the actual video. All right. So, for those who are on Twitter and you want to follow me on Twitter, my handle is WowGirlSarah. So let's start here with a post from Katie Sanders. I'm sorry, I'm giggling because of the name. That's a great name, Katie. You made me lol. Okay, so this is great. Here's a great comparison. Katie says, I get Foodie's head is facing a different way, which can affect these, but holy crap, look how big she is now compared to last year. Yeah, not the same weight, Chantal. Definitely not the same weight. I mean, just the shirt alone. 2023, that shirt was a little bit loose. Now, 2024, it's so tight. If she puts on another 20, 30 pounds, it is not going to fit. And honestly, I don't see how Chantal does it. She's in desert heat, y'all. Desert heat there's no moisture in it at all. If it's really, really hot, you walk outside, that dry desert air, it sucks the moisture out of everything it touches. So there she is. She's covered from head to toe. Not only that, but she's got 2 or 3 layers of clothes on, top and bottom. How in the world she's not passing out from heat stroke, I don't know. But that is just crazy. To be in desert heat in Kuwait, it's over 100 degrees. You got that hot desert air blasting you in the face, drying you out, and you insist on dressing this way. But yeah, the difference in body is just, I mean, Chantal, I know you watch my reacts. Can you honestly say yourself that you haven't gained weight? Like there's no difference here? Can you honestly, truly say that? I don't think you can. All right, so this is from Florida Salt and Sass. Here's a super chat that she got during her live from Stacy Lee saying, why can't you share your visa trip film vlogs? Why can't you just take your cat to get fixed? Why do you constantly fake sick? Go get in the water. So the last live stream that Chantal did, she kept her avatar on so nobody could see her and Salah, what was going on, where they were. Although Chantal, even with the avatar on, there were so many giveaways. The two of you were not at home. Here's why you're such a bad liar. Let's talk about the sound in the room for just a moment. When you were recording your lives and doing your videos back at the Oceanside Villa, you were in a much bigger room. The acoustics and the sound bouncing off the walls and the carpet and the ceiling and the furniture sounds a lot different when you're doing a recording in a much, much smaller room. I would go so far as to wager dimes to donuts that when you did the live stream with the avatar on, you and Salah were in some sort of motel room. It was a really small room. You were in one bed. He was in the other right next to you, which is why he sounded so close. The acoustics definitely sounded different. You two even tried to go so far as to play some fake cat meowing, although that got exposed. Because that definitely did not sound like Julia. We've seen her on camera enough. We've heard her. We know she doesn't sound like that. Plus, you guys, let's think back to Salah trying to prank Julia by pulling up bird sounds on his phone. So he did that. So if he can pull up bird sounds to taunt the cat, why couldn't he pull up a video of cats meowing? Just to try to throw everybody off. Well, guess what? It didn't work. You got found out. But yeah, I agree with Stacy. Go get in the water. I mean, why would you go to the water if you're not going to get in the water or right next to it? What's the point in this? What is the point in this location? Ghost Crab says, Chantal says she can't go swimming because the sea is too far away. Biatch. Really? You have a place right across the street from the ocean. How many times have you actually been there? What was the point of moving there if you weren't going to go near the water? I don't get it. I don't get it. Is it for the view? Because even if it's for the view, you rarely look out the window. You can't. It's too hot. But you don't look out the window and admire the view. You don't really love the water. You do your best to stay away from water. So why you're going to get an oceanside villa, I don't get it. Was that something that he wanted? Probably. But he's like, oh, I can't go to the water. It's too far away. I'm going to bring something up real quick. Chantal, let's think back to 2018. You remember 2018? You were still with BB. And you're about ready to bust up with BB and go be with Pete's and live in the villa, right? I remember all the way back in the day, you didn't have as many health problems. You did not have mobility problems. You could take walks by yourself with no assistance. You weren't doing the heavy breathing. You weren't dragging your foot. You weren't doing none of that. And then here we are just a few years later, and look at you. I mean, seriously, look at you. I'm not saying that in a hateful way. I'm just saying, like, the difference between 2018 and 2024 is staggering. Now you can't be without some sort of a cheap rent-a-husband caretaker to take care of you. You can't go anywhere by yourself. What if you fall? What if you have an accident? What if there's a medical emergency? Who's going to help you? You don't even know the language that, God forbid, if something happened at home, Are you going to be able to call their version of 911? Are you going to be able to speak in Arabic to people on the phone? And even if you manage that, even if they can speak to you, how long is it going to take for them to get to you and get you out of the building? I mean, these are questions that need answers, but you don't want to think about the questions. You don't want to think about the truthful answers. You just want to carry on. So carry on. But I think it's sad to go down to the water and not even go close to it, just stand far away. By the way, Chantal, another question. Is you doing this footage, is that for the feedy people? Because I know there are different subcategories to the feedy people. You've got the immobilizers and you've got the gainers. And the immobilizers, they love seeing people have trouble doing the simplest things. So you saying you couldn't go down to the water, was that real? Or was that for them? Or was it a little bit of both? I'm just wondering over here. I'm curious. Okay, Kristen, a post from Kristen says she just said no more mukbangs. Let's watch. My goodness, does she have cotton mouth? Look at her. She got cotton mouth bad. That desert heat will do it to you. But then again, she's in a car with AC, so what's going on here?
I won't be doing mukbangs.
Okay. All right. So with Chantal, you always got to read the fine print. She could say, I'm not going to do any more mukbangs, but then call it something else, and it's the exact same thing. You got to read the fine print. You got to cover all the bases at once. Because if you leave one base uncovered, she's going to take advantage. We've heard this before, Chantal. I'm not doing mukbangs anymore. I'm going to take care of my health. No, you're not. And I don't know why you just won't be honest about yourself. No one can stop you from you doing what you want to do. YouTube's not going to stop you. SALAH's not going to stop you. The reactors are not going to stop you. Girl World is not going to stop you. Your family's not going to stop you. So why not just be truthful? Isn't it about time? 8 years of lying. 8 years. People are sick of the lies and being treated like they're stupid when they're not. Isn't it just about time to be honest about yourself and what you're doing? You don't have to tell us all of your personal private business, but doggone it, you lie about the stupidest things and it makes no sense. You think you're smarter than all of us. Well, if you were so smart, why are you so sick? And why don't you have the ability to heal yourself and get yourself together? You're weird. You're an out of control person that tries to control everybody else and what they're doing and what they're saying and their presence on YouTube and TikTok and Twitter. It's crazy, dude. You should control yourself, not other people. Let other people alone. Let them do what they want. You got a whole list of problems you need to be fixing over there. Leave the public alone to have their personal opinions wherever they have it. Perfectly Imperfect says, Foodie Beauty, since you stalk my Twitter, here's how the people of Kuwait react to seeing you in public. Mo Translate says, Chantal looking like a government official visiting the beach. This is her beach date outfit. I can't. All the men want her. She has learned nothing and is going to see the camel. So let's look at the pictures courtesy of Perfectly Imperfect, and Miss Mo translates. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would say it's pretty safe to say that they're looking at you. They're looking at you, Foodie. They definitely are. Not in the way you want them to, but they were still looking. And you know what, Chantal? You decided long ago to be the spectacle on YouTube. Back in the day, way back in the day, when they had amusement parks and circuses, they would have freak shows. and freak show attractions. And it often featured people that were unusual in some way. And of course, you had the ladies who were bigger than normal. And they could be classified at that time as a freak show or a spectacle. And that was back in the day. And here we are in the modern day. And you've turned yourself into a sideshow, freak show attraction. You are the spectacle. You designed yourself that way. You weren't born this way. You made yourself this way for the sake of YouTube and getting the most attention. And yet it bothers you when people look at you. Well, you got to understand, you're over 500 pounds. You are who you are. They're going to look. You're okay with people looking at you on YouTube, but somebody in real life is a problem? Interesting. I guess you are only a spectacle for the YouTube circus, but not the reality circus. So I got it. Okay, I understand now. Lean cuisine enthusiast says Salah laughs at Foodie Beauty when she says she's not feeling well. He needs to work on hiding his hatred a little better. Kelly says Salah could care less how Foodie's feeling. He's waiting for the moment she drops blank. Open your eyes, Chantal, and go back to Canada. So let's watch the clip.
I actually I'm starting to feel nauseous.
You know, and this is something that Chantal does. If she's somewhere or doing something, or somebody wants her to do something she doesn't want to do, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she gets sick. Do y'all remember the live stream she did at the campground when there were a bunch of people? Chantal did not try to socialize with the ladies. She did not want to participate in the cleaning up or anything else. She was rude and decided to excuse herself to a tent to sit down alone with a supposed migraine, although she did a live stream. And how are you going to do that with a migraine, Chantal? You're going to stare into a camera and you're going to talk with a migraine. But yeah, she did that. It's all about, I don't want to do it, so I'm just going to pretend to be sick. I'm going to do that to gain sympathy, to get sympathy from people, to beg out of doing something. And sometimes it works. But I think it's been 2 years and Salah has caught on to what she's doing. And he just doesn't care. He really doesn't care. He knows she's uncomfortable in that heat with all those clothes on. He just doesn't care. As a matter of fact, I think he gets some kind of revenge thrill out of it. You know, she makes him miserable. So any chance he gets to make her miserable, you know, he's all about being petty. All about it. And this entire live stream, from what I saw, he was being mad petty.
Not because of the heat, just because I'm just still not very well.
So we could walking now?
Mm.
We have to keep walking for like 2 or 3 minutes more.
Okay.
He's urging her to walk. She just said, I don't feel well. He wants her to walk because he knows she doesn't want to. And that's precisely why he's making her do it, because she doesn't want to. Whatever has been going on behind the scenes, she must have been making him real mad. And this is payback time, Chantal.
Be brave.
But after that,
Before it's too hot. Don't lose the chance, you know?
That is so funny. You know, I don't like you, Salah, but I like it when you do the petty stuff on camera. Thank you for that. Okay, I guess the same one. Okay, Truth Seekers says it just proves they weren't home, and now she is showing herself further proves that they were on a visa run. She didn't want to cam up because it would have shown their motel room. Yeah, I kind of figured. I could tell by the acoustics something was not right. Perfectly Imperfect says Foodie Beauty got caught in her lie about Julia meowing and is now gaslighting everyone that, of course, it was an audio clip of a cat meowing, stating that she never tried to trick anyone, but this clip proves otherwise. So let's watch the two clips together, courtesy of Truth Seekers and Perfectly Imperfect.
Brenda. Of course it was a recorded cat. Julia doesn't just meow on command. Like, I can't just go, meow for everybody, Julia, and she'll do it.
So Chantal, when she's the butt of the joke, she tries to act like she's in on the joke. When she gets caught, she's going to try to reframe her being busted as, oh, that wasn't that way. You guys took it the wrong way. It was actually this way. Yeah, okay, Chantal.
Why would you lie to us, Mama? I thought it was obvious. It's obvious it's not Julia. Wow.
And you know what, newbiesers? Are y'all getting it now? This is who she is. This is what she does. All of Girl World, we know the number one rule. What is the number one rule, Girl World? Say it with me. Chantal lies. If there's anything that's true about Chantal, it's that. Chantal lies. Then there's rule number 2. Chantal tells on herself. If you wait long enough, she'll tell on herself. She is her biggest snitch, and I love that about her. I do. I love the fact that not only is she a big liar, but she snitches on herself. But go ahead, let's play the other clip.
If you thought it was, I'm sorry, but she still won't make any noise. Oh, that's Julia, see? There you go. Okay, Julia. Okay, Julia.
You know, you can actually tell that's a recording just because of the audio background noise to go with the meowing. It's too clear. It doesn't sound right, especially for the acoustics of the Oceanside Villa. So none of it matched up.
Okay, Julia.
She honestly thought she did something there. That by having SALAH play a cat meowing clip that she had us all fooled. And it didn't take Girl World any time at all to figure it out. And so now she's trying to reframe it. She'll never admit, you know what? I was wrong. I lied. I'm sorry. I just didn't want anybody to know where I was. Nope, got to reframe it as, oh, it was a prank. It was a joke. Beezers, she's a liar. Always has been, always will be. Why do you think that it took her so long to get to 100K? A, because her content sucks anymore. B, because she's so off-putting to her audience that once they figure out she's manipulative, she's a liar, she's no good on her word, and she doesn't really try to do anything good with her content, they leave. They're like, I'm out of here. All of her old beezers, the diehards that were there for a long time, they're gone now. And all she's got left are you guys over there that are brand new, that don't know the lore. And she likes that. She likes the fact that you guys don't know her entire history. And she hates the fact that the reactors and the rest of Girl World, we do remember and we do remind her. Judge Judy says, Foodie Beauty, looks like you've been busted about why you're out driving. People saying you're on the way back to Kuwait. A little bird tells me those comments shook you when you stumbled on your answer to the first one. Love that for you. And quit lying. You told us that soundbite was Julie. Now trying to reverse that. So let's look at the pictures, courtesy of Judge Judy. Foodie Booty says, how is this visa hop? You're headed back to Kuwait according to the road signs. Why can't you tell the truth for once in your life? Yeah, like they decided to live stream and all that on the road with the road signs in the background. Sometimes I just can't tell. Is she really that stupid? Or does she want to get caught? Or she just doesn't care? I think it's a little bit off all three. Everyday Miriam says, Foodie, why don't you explain why the road signs prove you're heading back to Kuwait? Was I on your visa hop location? Salah, stop blocking and driving. It's dangerous. Teardrop, you're a weak beach. Yeah, you know what, Salah? Everyday Miriam does have a point. Sir, what are you doing modding and deleting comments at the same time you're driving? What is the matter with you? If you and Chantal got into an auto accident, she's going to need the jaws of life to get her out of that car. You realize that, right? She's going to be wedged so tight in there that it's going to take extraordinary effort to get her out. Miriam the Revert says, why are you petting the camels when you've been on your deathbed? Salah, you're a terrible boyfriend taking her there. Well, Miriam the Revert, Chantal has seen the camels multiple times. I think, and this is just my theory, that she pets the camels on purpose just to have a reason to say, I'm sick, just to be off her feet for a few days so Salah will not make her move. I really think that. That's why she goes out to see the camels, not because she likes them, because they don't like her. It's all about just trying to line up some excuse about why she's off her feet for a week so she can be in the seal position. Okay, let's go on to the next one. All right, moving on. Let's see. Mrs. Robinson says his whole life felt like Salah was pushing her to move and do crap, but she wasn't very thrilled about it. She just wanted her air conditioning and cold water. Next video will be a mukbang with a pseudo-healthy meal. I don't know about that. She'll probably use the excuse of, I went through all of that. Now reward me with fast food. And he's going to give in just so she doesn't throw a temper tantrum. That's just my take. Shenanigans says Chantal getting slobbered on. I wouldn't be surprised if she disappears for the next few days. So every time she goes to see the camels, something happens to her. Why is that? Like they spit on her, they kick her, they slobber on her. She's supposed to be sick, but yet she's going to go near the camels and chance getting sick for real. Cowboy Dog says, newsflash, Chantal, when you tell your soulmate that you're nauseous and moaning in pain from sciatica, he should not be laughing and driving over potholes at 30 miles an hour. I'm telling you, he was petty. He was so petty. And here's a wonderful picture, courtesy of Florida Salt and Sass, saying, I've yet to see a pair of sunglasses that fits her gigantic head. All right, so you guys can see the indentations of the glasses. Listen, you guys can see my glasses. Of course, my head is smaller than Chantal's. Your glasses should fit comfortably on your face. If you're wearing shades or sunglasses and they make indentations on your cheeks, that means the glasses are way too small for your face. They're way too tight. That can't be comfortable. That has to hurt. Has to hurt. That's not a good look, Chantal. Why do you insist on wearing glasses that are too small for your face? Truth Seeker says, does anyone notice that she wasn't coughing not once? During their life, someone said something about her cough, and then she said she forgot about it and fake coughed. Yeah, like we all know that you're not really sick, Chantal. You can stop now. Yup Yup says, I've never seen someone wear sunglasses this way. Foodie, the nose bridge is nowhere near your nose because the lenses are resting on your cheeks. Yeah, I don't understand that either. But I'm just going to throw a little theory out there if you guys don't mind. So we know that Chantal uses filters, right? Okay. So, okay, let's look at this. Take a look at her face. Tell me what does not look normal. Look at the bridge of the nose. Look how the bridge of the nose disappears. Like from the top of the shades down, it's completely flat. It doesn't go like in an angle, like almost like in a triangle angle, like it slanted, like it should. So you got this and you got this. This here, it's completely gone. And then you got the tip of her nose, which is, fleshed out. So here's my theory. I think maybe the glasses are resting on her nose the way they should. It's just that the filter that she's using is making her nose disappear and making it look really, really weird. Like those glasses are definitely too small for her face. But I think she's also using a filter that is making the top portion of her nose disappear and the bottom portion it's just poking out like this. Like she's using all kinds of filters, y'all. There are filters that can contour not only your cheekbones and your cheeks, but believe it or not, the bridge of your nose and make it look more narrow or flat. So yeah, definite difference there. Definite difference, Foodie. Yeah, we see you. Okay, MJK23 says, considering this is Kuwait right now, and they have been under advisement for this whole week for intense sandstorms, I don't think she was in Kuwait. Yeah, I don't think so either. It doesn't look like something you'd want to drive in. It looks kind of dangerous. Yup says, is this a different Temu mobile? Foodie Beauty seems higher up than usual, and the vehicle has some kind of dealer sticker on one of the windows. Did she rent a car to go border hopping, or did she get Scatman a new one? Yeah, everybody's been talking about that the sticker is still on the window, and it's been months and months. So, like, anything is possible. Anything. He might have had to get a bigger Temu mobile just to accommodate her. Okay. Moving on. Looking. Girl World Lurker says that moment you look more pregnant than a pregnant camel. Yeah, the camel that Foodie is touching is actually with child. But it's appropriate on the camel, Chantal, not you. Let's see. Moving on. Let's see. SALAH tries to encourage Foodie. This is courtesy of Kristen. SALAH tries to encourage Foodie to be slightly less fat and hurple her butt a few feet, which causes Cutie to immediately need a doctor. Oh, of course she does. Of course she does. Dell says, do you know who kept getting infections before they left this earth? Light by Jen. Yep. Here's an interesting picture from Fondue Pondu saying, you're trying to say you haven't gained weight since you've been in Kuwait? You are absolutely massive. Yeah, that bottom picture, that bottom picture you're looking at, that was from her TikTok live. So the top picture obviously has some filters going on there. Heavy filters. Because the bottom picture it looks a lot different, doesn't it? Aw, from Bootenbegen. This little bird refuses to leave the hand of its rescuer. How sweet. It's like, what is that old saying? A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Well, you got a bird in the hand. Where's the bushes? But the birdie's like, I feel safe here. I don't want to leave. Why are you kicking me out for? Okay, I think that's it. Well, I think we're all caught up. All right. And it didn't take that long. Perfect. So let's go on to the live itself. Like I said, we'll skip ahead if things get kind of boring, but I'm just here for her being in pain and discomfort because she deserves it. She's not a nice person. She said a lot of not nice things, made a lot of stupid decisions. She's come after channels. You deserve all of this, all of it, Chantal. And the beautiful part is you did this to yourself. Whatever suffering you go through in Kuwait with Salah, with yourself, with your health, just remember it was all because of decisions and choices that you made for yourself, not anything that anyone did to you. Every bit of pain that you're going through right now, you caused, nobody else. So let's do this.
Brittany, Ghostface, hey Kayla. You guys awake? Reese PC, Ellie, Paula. What's up?
Hello, guys. Welcome all.
Big King Beezer. Big Beezer Island. I'm a baddie. Hydra ponytail, average, enchanted, charcoals. Play the cat sound. Just 8. Is it hot right now? Yeah.
Like, I don't know how she does it, honestly. I went out in the heat today. It was 100 degrees by 1 o'clock. And I had on light clothing. You guys are looking at it. Like, I'm still in the clothes that I had on earlier when I went out, do my bike riding. And she's got 3 layers of clothing on, including a head covering, which holds the heat in. How does she, how do you not drop, Chantal? How do you stay bundled up like that and you're not just feeling woozy?
I've been sick.
Oh, shut up.
Trying to get better.
You are sick, Chantal, just not in the way you claim. You're sick in a different way.
It's like right now 34 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, it's become 36 now.
36. So we won't be out here very long. We've been out here for like a bit now.
Let me go look at something because I want to be extra petty. Celsius to Fahrenheit. I just want to see how miserable she was. I really do. Oh, so 36 Celsius is equal to 96.8 Fahrenheit. Wow. I mean, that's not in the hundreds, but it ain't pleasant either, especially if you got multiple layers of clothing on. How are you enjoying your hot girl summer, Chantal? Are you enjoying it? I hope you're enjoying it.
Hey, Lens, Toby, Ryan, Vanessa. Oh, thanks, Average.
It's too windy.
Just
What Chantal wanted to make Salah make her sweat. What she got? The Kuwaiti sun making her sweat.
lovely. I think
The government making her sweat.
just for my chronic
Not getting any takeout making her sweat.
health issues, diabetes. It's very, very windy, yeah.
The blackout's making her sweat.
And you know what? The wind breeze is a blessing right now.
So amazing.
Yeah, we're near the sea. I won't be walking on the hot sand, but
Why not? You got shoes on. It's not like it's going to burn your feet. The ocean's like literally right there. Right there.
I'll show them a bit actually anyways. Let me change the camera around.
You know, the other people at the beach are looking at her like, is she okay? It is hot out here and she is all layered up. Something's wrong with this woman.
But there's a lot of people. Okay. There's people Now, when we got here a bit earlier, like, there were a lot of people swimming. So people come like at 4:30 in the morning when the sun is just coming out. Because at around by like 7 a.m. max, it gets boiling. So yeah, people swim and then see they're already starting to leave because it's getting pretty hot.
Yeah, see what you're missing out on, Chantal, by catering so hardcore to those feedy people. Like being outside. Look at everybody else around you. People that aren't consumed by food. They're enjoying the fresh air. They're enjoying the sunshine. They're enjoying the summer. They might even be enjoying the heat, as bad as it may be, but just enjoying being outside and being active, swimming in the ocean, enjoying all that water, cooling off. You'll never know that because you stay inside all the time. Ugh.
Everybody, I don't know the name of this beach, but it's not, it's like near the same one we always go to, but like
And there's Stacy's comment.
yeah. But
We saw so many comments about show us.
And can I just say something? Look, I'm not telling anybody how to spend their money. If it's your person and you want to spend your money in a certain way, feel free. But allow me to say this. If you're someone and you don't like Chantal, back in the day, Chantal made a lot of money with the hate super chats. And I mean a lot of money. She would purposely do things to kick the hornet's nest to get people mad at her so they would send her the negative super chats, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you send her a positive message on the super chat or a negative message, it's still money in her pocket. And I totally understand she makes people angry and you want to say something to her, but just does it make sense to give money to someone you don't like? Like, she is taking the anger of people and making it profitable. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just, she makes people angry on purpose. She uses anger to get extra views. She uses anger to get extra super chats. And this super chat right here, and I agree with the message, Stacy, but at the same time, Chantal just got your money. And she's going to be awful. She's going to be really awful. And she's not going to change. And there's nothing that anybody can say to Chantal in a super chat or a super sticker that's going to make her cry or blow up or rage. She's just going to be saying, well, thanks for the super chat, and just take the money and spend it on takeout.
The life in Kuwait in the summer.
yeah.
So we are showing you guys a bit.
Yeah. Stacy, I'm not getting in the water. I'm not getting in the water. Look, I don't know. I just don't feel like.
I don't think she's afraid of the water. I just don't think she's comfortable with people seeing her. Like I said, it's really weird. She's completely comfortable being the spectacle sideshow attraction on YouTube. But to be out in the public where people can see her, she's not comfortable in her own skin.
It's a far trek. Look at all the sand I have to trek through when I'm still kind of sick. But you know what? Maybe we can come swimming here sometime, right, babe?
Yeah.
It's right now, Krista. It's hard to see the comments, sort of. It's what time is it, babe?
Now it's 6:28 a.m.
Oh, 6:28. So
Okay, babe, I can film you walking if you want, with the beach on the background.
okay. There it is.
Oh, Lizzie sent a super sticker.
Oh,
You are amazing.
thank you, Lazy.
And Salah, you just need to wake all the way up, bro. You just need to get it one of these days, if you haven't already got it. I know that when you started talking to Chantal in the beginning, she really filled up your head with all kinds of empty promises, and you just stick with me, kid. You stick with me. And we'll walk down the yellow brick road together to fame and fortune, and I'll build up your gamer channel. We'll have a couples channel, make tons of money, and I'll put you on my main channel and make tons of money, and you'll have everything you want. She filled you up with all those empty promises, didn't she? But you just need to get it. That the more that Chantal makes, the more she eats. She eats her way through her paycheck. I don't even go so far as to say, in my opinion, I think perhaps, I can't confirm this now, just a thought, I think Chantal purposely keeps her content boring just so she won't make more than average money, so that Salah will not run off on her. She'll make just enough to pay for the basics and maybe give him a little bit extra, but not too much, so that he runs off even faster. Like, she feeds him scraps, keeps him hungry, but she'll always make sure he doesn't get too much. Like, that's her way of making sure he's codependent on her. I mean, granted, her content is boring, true, but there might be some manipulating reasons why she could be purposely boring. She knows what it takes to get the views on YouTube, and she's not doing it. Is it because she's burnt out? She's got no more fire left? Maybe. But it could also be to keep Salah by her side just a little bit longer. Well, if that is the reason, Chantal, if that is mixed in there somewhere, let me tell you something. I'm not sure exactly why Salah's hanging around. Maybe he's just one of those dudes that even a little bit is better than nothing, and he doesn't want to work, and he'll put up with all of you to get that little bit of something. But eventually, everybody hits their tolerance level. And once it's all filled up, they can't go any further, and they walk away. And no amount of threats or blackmail or temper tantrums or anything is going to hold them in place. If you want my opinion, I think he hates you. I think he can't stand you. You're no fun to be around. You're a complete mess. You're incorrigible. You're not a fun travel partner. If he has to travel with you, it's always a big deal, whether it's being at the airport or being at a destination. He can't travel and have fun with you. It's got to be with other people. You are a 500+ pound ball and chain. Although it's his fault. He could have gotten away 4 or 5 times before now. Didn't do it. But you are a burden, Chantal. It's one that he doesn't like. He doesn't like you. He films you at the most unflattering angles, and in this live stream, he was running over every pothole. He was getting his petty moments in. Yes, he was.
Oh, Lazy. Thank you. That's nice of you.
Thank you so much.
And I know this may sound really messed up to say, Chantal, but I honestly think that he prays you have a medical event or an accident so he's free of you. He's looking for any way to break free of you. He just hasn't figured it out yet.
Here's Chantal.
Here's Chantal. Yeah, this is my fit of the day.
So beautiful and stunning.
You're a liar, Salah. How much did she pay you for that?
Thank you.
You know, she's not walking like someone would walk on a beautiful beach. You know, you get on a beach, if you love the water, you're walking very slow. You're taking in the sights, the smell of the ocean air. Like it's a very peaceful gait. She's acting like she wants to get out of there as quickly as possible. She can't stand it. It's about that get me out of here gate.
I think I can still talk even though I'm back here. Oh yeah, I recognize.
Look at that. Tell me again how much he loves you. This husband of yours. Look at that. He's doing the exact same thing that Nader did. If Nader had to go to a park with Chantal, he would walk way ahead of her and leave her behind because he was embarrassed to be seen with her. And maybe he didn't want to smell her. And here's Salah. He's walking way away from Chantal. Can't even use the excuse of, I got to get the right camera angle. Girl, he don't like you.
How's this area of the beach? Right, babe?
Of course. The palm tree.
It's really thick and weird.
She really didn't want to touch that palm tree, y'all. That was sneaky. What she's doing right now is she's looking at the tree and touching the tree. That's her way of like stopping for a minute and leaning against the tree because her back hurts.
The wood.
And by the way,
like pointing out stupid details that don't matter just to give her an excuse to stop walking.
it's produced only dates, not the coconut.
Yeah. Where the dates come from, I don't know. The sun is like, here I am. Hi. I have no sunscreen on, I know.
That's your fault, dummy. You should have sunscreen with you. You're in Kuwait.
Valentine said,
I'm in Oregon. It's hot outside. The sun is shining. I got sunscreen. Why don't you have any?
you look so skinny, Chantal.
Oh, please. Don't lie to her.
Really?
AC Fitz said, the beach is so beautiful.
Getting out of the way of people. Walking, they're serious and jogging.
So basically, the people here in Kuwait in the summer, they walk between 5 a.m. until maximum 8 a.m.
Oh.
So the weather will be kind of cool, amazing, sunny, but not that hot.
Yeah, look at that, Chantal. The citizens of Kuwait that have to deal with this kind of heat year in, year out, they figured out that, you know what? When it gets really, really hot outside, if you want to go outside, here are the hours you can do it, and it won't be that bad. Let's get out and find some outside time. Let's walk for a few hours and then go inside for the rest of the time. That way we're not inside all day. They figured it out. Why haven't you?
There is a nice breeze, so it's a cool breeze.
Breeze, windy.
Should I try jogging to that bench?
Okay.
Oh, she's going to walk to the bench. Of course she is.
If you want.
No, I look stupid.
Too many people saying hello, hi.
Hello, guys.
Kina Bear, Millie, Sabri, Lady J,
Hi, everybody.
Energy Egg, Simply Krista, Dog Puppet. I'm sorry for like anyone who we missed showing you around.
You know, I thought of a strategy that, like, I can't walk for a long time at once, but even if you do 2 to 3 minutes several times a day,
It's helping.
it adds up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what also helps, Chantal, if you were back at the Oceanside Villa? Get a treadmill and put it in the living room. Get one of those doggone couches out of there. I'm sure there are treadmills out there that could support your weight. They're not going to be cheap, though. Considering your weight, they're going to be really expensive models, like $500, maybe $1,000. But you can walk whenever you want on a treadmill with the air conditioning in the privacy of your own home. And heck, you might even be able to pay for that treadmill, making it into content. Could have done that long ago and lost a crap ton of weight, but you won't do that. You rather cater to the feeties.
And it's not that, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, number one, my sciatic leg.
Oh, shut up with the sciatica. Your liatica. Here's what I got to say to your sciatica, Chantal. As someone who had it for real, more than once. The last time I had it, it lasted for 3 weeks, y'all, and it was bad. Could even lay in the bed and just trying to turn over on your side. Don't forget about it. Ain't happening. There's a reason why I call it the devil's thunderbolt. Claiming to have sciatica at the same time she plops down in her chair. Chantal, quit it. I've been watching you. When you claim to have sciatica, you don't wince in pain from that sudden spasm, that thunderbolt. You might have back pain. You've never had sciatica, though.
It makes my leg weak.
Oh, shut up.
And then I just feel like no energy. I don't know.
Sciatica does not do that to you. What is she talking about, y'all? Hold the phone for a minute. Let's put that call on hold for just a second. What does she mean? I feel weak for a minute. Sciatica does not make you feel weak. You're in pain a lot. And the strange thing about sciatica is moving around does help. You're in less pain when you're moving around, like you're stretching out that nerve that's a bit aggravated or pinched up. Her laying around like a seal, that will aggravate that kind of pain if you got it. But I have never heard of anybody like, oh, I feel weak because of my sciatica. Stop going to Dr. Google for your fake symptoms, Chantal. Don't even sound right.
So,
Thank you, the artist. Yeah, babe.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have some water because
Okay.
I'm very thirsty.
Here?
Is this on me? Is the camera?
No, it's front. Yeah, make it front. It's back camera.
Oh. Hi. Oh, there we go. I can't even see anything. I think it's because I'm facing the sun. Okay, come here, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's better. Hi, everybody.
Let me say hi. Hi, guys.
There's a handsomest man.
Thank you. The water, babe.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, artist. He does. He does.
Chantal, I want you to think about something for a second. I'm saying this just to make you mad. And you should get mad when you realize how stupid you are. Think about this, madam. You could have stayed in Canada, not paid $9,000, $10,000 for this, stand-in for Natter. Could have continued to make money on YouTube, fixed your debt issues, all of it. But you essentially flew to another part of the world to get away from debt that you could have fixed, not changed up your content, not adopted a personality that is so against what you really are. But you paid 10 grand plus for this dude. And what does he do? He fetches your water and fetches your food and drives you around. And this is all stuff that Pete could have done for you back in Canada. And you wouldn't have gone anywhere. God, you're stupid.
It probably feels sometimes like he's taking care of his grandma or something, but I'm trying to get healthier.
One moment, y'all. It's getting kind of dark in here. Let me just turn on the light. Okay, that's better. I just had to turn the light on. It's 9 o'clock. So the sun's going to be going down, down, down in a bit. So it's going to get darker. So let's continue, shall we?
Got to get back to being young and spry. And Camille.
Well, you're going to get neither. You're not going to get back to being young or spry. I mean, you're 40 years old. You can't turn back the clock. I can't turn back the clock. And as far as being spry, that's going to take a lot of work, and you're not willing to do it.
Oh, and hi, every beezer I missed. My phone is going to overheat, so I don't know how long I can be. Yeah, I don't want to heat stroke either, so it's good to see. Hi, Hissy Fifth.
Thank you, Isifits.
Oh, Daphne, nice, thank you. Cincinnati. No mukbangs. I'll probably do cooking videos when I get my kitchen in order, which I'll probably do videos on or live streams of.
Wait, hold on. When I get my kitchen in order, what does that mean? Get your kitchen. What's a kitchen? I'm just making up words today. Kitchen. My tongue ain't working. Kitchen. I swear to goodness, I can talk. You don't really cook. You just eat takeout and fast food. What is there to fix in the kitchen? There should be nothing but trash bags and maybe some dirty glasses to wash, and SALAH can wash them, or you can. Won't take but 5 minutes. What do you mean?
We need to clean my kitchen. If you've been sick for a few days, SALAH does what he can for sure.
Considering the money they were paying this dude, he should do it all. I mean, he signed up for this. Make him do some doggone dishes.
Care of me and the pets, but I need to get my kitchen back in order. Hi.
You are most welcome.
Hey, Lizzie. It looks hot. Yeah, it is getting really hot.
Hi, Lizzie.
So yeah, I'll be eating only healthy because I don't even have an appetite really. Like maybe once in a while I get hungry, but no.
I feel the weather is like warm, not hot, not cold.
Yeah, like warm.
Yeah.
Probably less. You're probably loving it.
25, 36 Celsius.
That's usually a really like.
Okay, they're getting kind of boring. Like, I don't know if anything's going to be said here, but I want to see her miserable. I'm so petty. I'm sorry. I want to see her miserable. And she's just making small talk right now. Let's move it along.
Shabby? For a tabby?
She's walking. The one thing she hates to do, walking. And I'm loving the fact, for her at least, that there's no shade. There's no shade for her.
So yeah, maybe next time I'll feel better we can swim.
Look at this position, guys. I'm pro.
He is so doing that on purpose. He's taking that lower angle on purpose. Excuse me. I am so sorry. But look at the low angle he's got on her. That looks like a paralysis demon. Like a sleep demon.
You like this one, eh? It's funny. You're a professional?
Yeah,
Why are we talking about the shrubs?
photographer.
Like this is so pathetic. Why did she do this? They go out, it's like, oh, look at the tree, look at the shrubs, look at the pavement. Any reason to stop walking?
You're working with a professional here. There's water.
Yeah, for the trees.
Oh.
Y'all, look, I got to comment on it. Just the way she's walking. And Chantal, you can call me a hater if you want. This is just an opinion. This is just an observation. Girlfriend, you have got so much weight in the front of your body that it's affected on how you walk. In order to balance all the weight you're carrying in the front of your body, and you're carrying hundreds of pounds in the front of your body, you literally have to walk almost like arched all the way back. Like almost like in a bow shape. You're having to bow out your spine just to take a step. That's crazy.
I don't really say much when I walk.
So how do you feel right now, babe?
Hot. Thirsty.
Thirsty?
Yeah. I can feel the sun is stronger than ever. Okay, I need water.
You just gave her water and she's thirsty again.
Getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
You gotta know. You know he was enjoying this day of torture. This was such a get back day for Salah. All those temper tantrums you threw, Chantal, all the times you made him get up and go get you food when he didn't want to. This was a get back day. He was getting back at you. He knew full well that you were miserable in that heat and that you were miserable walking. And he was enjoying and loving every second of this. Every single solitary second. And so are we. You know, free entertainment. It is what it is. But he was enjoying your suffering.
It's
Oh.
okay.
You know, if I was at that beach right now, I would be going to the water or taking a walk along the sand. Yes, I would. Like, why else would you go to the beach? You're at the beach. Enjoy. Enjoy nature. Not her. She hates nature.
Go back shway for the, like, if you want to read the message, the chat.
Okay, moving on. She's not doing much. Like, is she getting up? Come on. Get up and go to the car so he can torture you further.
Yeah, I'm getting in the car quickly.
I must see at least 20 people say yes to see the camels. Otherwise, no.
Okay.
See, he's torturing her a little bit more. Taking her to the beach. It's hot outside. She's got multi layers of clothing. And he's not done torturing her. He's like, "Oh, we're not done with nature today, Chantal. We're going to go to see the camels. Yay! One of your favorite things, even though the camels hate you. We're not done being out in all of this heat. Oh, no. We're going to keep it going." This is his Netflix moment. Like this is entertainment. He ain't letting it go that fast.
Okay, babe. Just get the car and then I'll see if they say yes, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, babe.
Don't
So sad that you can even walk to the car with him.
mention it.
Yeah, just turn it on. You can just put, yeah. Yes, yes. 4, 5.
Okay, again, just we're gonna blow this up for a second. So again, y'all take a good look at her face. Look at the nose. Everybody's been commenting about why do the glasses sit like that? Either because her cheeks are so big that because of the way the glasses are shaped, they literally have to sit like that on her cheeks and they can't sit against the bridge of her nose. That, or y'all look at the bridge of her nose. Like it's completely flat here. That's not really normal. That's got to be a filter. Maybe her nose is a lot bigger and she'll use the filter to disguise it. So she makes the bridge of her nose disappear to where it looks like there is no bridge when there actually is.
6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna say that there's 20. Oh, he's watching the stream. Artist, don't make me remember my cough. No, seriously, like the cough was weird at first. I don't know why it comes and goes like that.
I do. It's called you being a liar.
It's more a shortness of breath cough. I don't think it's like a, I don't know.
Girlfriend, if you had a real shortness of breath, you'd be dying. You'd be grabbing your puffer. What? Hey, y'all! I just remembered. Where's her puffer? Didn't she make a big deal about having a puffer and using it all the time? What happened to it? Why don't we see it anymore? Where did it go? She used to do that puffer thing all the time. But she's at the beach, it's hot, and she's not like taking big gulps of air.
Yes, 20. We got 20. They're so cute, I know. And we can go for a drive, like, because I kind of want to wait, stall for time so I can go to the clinic after until it opens. Yeah. The coffee.
Chantal, listen. You need to understand your health issues are so bad. They are so severe. This is not stuff you can treat at a clinic. Every single one of your health issues is a hospital thing or a serious doctor thing. This is not something you can cure or get rid of with a few pills or a shot or a band-aid. Like, you are well past clinic territory. If something happens to you, you got to go to a hospital. And if you're in Kuwait, you're not going to get the care you need.
Yeah, I can't have. Oh no, I feel nauseous. Like I really don't feel like ingesting anything, even water.
Oh, she'll make up for it later. Look, I understand when it's hot outside, you don't want to eat. You'll lose your appetite just because it's too hot. But trust me, once she gets back in the AC, she'll eat.
I hope not.
I want to see her back in the car. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Okay, so going to Camel confirmed.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay. I'll show you guys the drive, all right? Yes. Enjoy. No, sit on a Pringles lid. I'm not driving to see Dr. now. You know how far that is? I'm concerned with the long journey that Chantal has to make. But I would be like every 5 minutes. Can we stop and get something?
So Girl World says, hi, I miss when you were a mukbang channel and I wish you'd unprivate your old mukbangs. They were fun and comforting and entertaining. Well, you know what, Girl World, you know who has those mukbangs? The reactors and the clip channels. So if you're really missing that stuff, Girl World has it.
Move out.
No patience. I know I look like crap. It's so bad. No camels. I know for that, but it's not because of the camels. But yeah, people just beep here as soon as the light turns green. Like, nope. Move out.
I think he was busy with his phone.
Ah. The speed limits here are on the highway 120.
Yeah, depends on the street. The highway, the
Boring,
maximum one, yani,
boring
120.
small talk.
Okay. Oh no,
Some sunlight.
it's just sunny.
He's over there giggling. He hates this, and I love it. He's loving all of this, y'all. He is. He's like, I'm going to stretch this out as long as I can because I don't know when I'm going to get the same opportunity again. I'm going to get this big person back for all the pain they put me through. I'm going to get some of it out of my system today.
I don't know, Michaela. Good question. I mean, they do, I think. Actually, oh, yeah, the road pavement. I don't know. Hi, Robin. You're late for a very important date. Brenda. Of course it was a recorded cat. Julia doesn't just meow on command. Like, I can't just go, meow for everybody, Julia, and she'll do it. She only meows at 3 a.m. when we're all trying to sleep and she's got the zoomies.
Hey, cats do that. Cat life, cat issues, cat problems. And if you're a cat owner, it's not a problem. You just get used to it. Cats are, they love to be. Booger, my cat Booger, she'll come to bed with me at night. That's her ritual with me. Like if I go lay down for a nap or I'm going to bed, she's got to get up on top of the covers, and then she gets under the covers and she curls up for about 5 or 10 minutes, and she sleeps next to me, and then she gets out of the covers and sleeps on top of the covers, either next to me or on top of my stomach. But she gets the zoomies. You guys have seen her. It's like it's a thing. It's a sign of a healthy, happy cat when they get the zoomies. Like they got that energy inside of them, and it's got to go somewhere. So maybe provide some more stimulation for Julia. Get her some cat toys or something she can play with and help her get that energy out to where she's not bored all day. I mean, cats are basically hunters. They were made to hunt and go after things and chase things. And we decided to bring them inside and make them our pets, but they still had that instinct to hunt and to run and do things. So deal with the zoomies. You wanted the cat.
It's 11 p.m. here, getting ready for supper. That's such my life, I know. Traveling soon? No. How much does it cost to fill a tank? About $4 and something?
No, you mean 4 KD.
Oh yeah, 4 KD. So.
I mean 4 Kuwaiti dinars.
Yeah.
But in USD, I think 12 to 14 USD.
Yeah. Or like 16 Canadian, something like that.
Yeah.
Less than 20 bucks.
You know what the sad thing is, though? Since Chantal's not a get out of the house, do things kind of person, they probably don't spend a whole lot of money on gas, but they spend a whole lot of money on food, don't they?
Bucks.
Yeah.
Why would you lie to us, Mama? I thought it was obvious. It's obvious it's not Julia. Wow. If you thought it was, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's the gas is so affordable, of course.
Yeah, because y'all don't go anywhere, especially you.
They have so much oil here. That's why, like, it's still driving by oil fields. More oil fields.
She's really got a serious case of cotton mouth. Y'all notice that she keeps licking her lips and her teeth and all that, and she just drank water. Is she dehydrated, or did she take something? I'm wondering if she took something. And that might be part of the reason why she's wearing the sunglasses. I know it's bright out there, but she's inside the car. You don't need the sunglasses inside the car. Did you take some kind of pain medication because you're walking now? And in order to do that, you got to take some kind of pain meds? I think so. I really think so.
Are you gonna do a gaming stream soon, babe?
Yeah, inshallah. Maybe tonight or yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, Frollo, right? Living Laura. Yeah, usually. Yeah, I used to fill my car like 80 something, maybe 80 something to 100, and that would last like a week, if that.
Well, that's because you were going back and forth to see Natter in Montreal. You would drive 2 or 3 hours there and 2 or 3 hours back. Plus, you were driving all over town in Ottawa, going to all the dispensaries and the Starbucks and Burger King. Like you were just burning through gas, getting your fix one way or the other. But a lot of your gas was spent going to see Natter.
Okay, 7 minutes remaining to reach to the camels.
Yes.
Look at her. She keeps wiping her teeth. Girl, you got serious cotton mouth. You got serious cotton mouth. What did you take, Chantal?
Yeah, so get ready. Get ready, guys. Are you excited all?
The Beezers are excited.
You can see the camel live, not like recorded video.
Yeah. Brenda. Nice. Tesla, no gas. I haven't seen a single Tesla here. I don't know.
And I'm making stupid small talk again. Blah, blah, blah. More filler footage. Who cares? Are we there yet? I hope we're there yet. I'm sorry. I have no patience for Chantal. And sometimes y'all will get in the comments and say that I missed this and I missed that. And then I'll go back and I'll find it. And I'm sorry if I do miss certain things, y'all. But man, look at her. She's boring. I'm enjoying her suffering, but she's still boring.
It doesn't look like much like the one we went to. Like the one we went to was nicer, but here's a road. Yes. I mean, road that's like sand.
Sandy road.
It's like pure sand. Look. Oops. Why does it do that? Why is it doing? I know when people think desert, they think just like endless, gorgeous sand dunes, but nope, a lot of the time it's like this here.
And you probably thought that, Chantal. When you went to be off with SALAH, you probably had all kinds of fantasy pictures in your head of the life that you would lead in Kuwait. There'd be gorgeous sand dunes everywhere. And SALAH would be your prince. And you would lay on a gorgeous rug with candles all around you. And he would feed you frozen grapes while you just laid there like a princess. Is that what you thought? But you know better now, don't you?
Eh? People in
Oh, McDonald's? Yeah. No, sheep and goats.
sheep and goats. instruction site of if you're nauseous, you count
Ooh.
3 breaths in and you count 3 in and 6 out. So
What? There's no way.
oh. Yeah, keep going here, no? This is the road?
Oh,
No?
from here, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, Chantal, this trip alone proves SALAH does not love you. That the marriage is not real. Because a husband who loved his wife for real, if the wife said to the husband, I don't feel good, I'm really, really nauseous, I'm really, really overheated, you know what the husband would do? Take her home, take her back to her room, get her out of the heat, but he is enjoying making you suffer. If he really loved you, even if you guys had plans to see these camels, he would say, you know what, your health is the most important thing. You're not feeling well. Let's just call it a day and we'll do this another day. But he's not. That is how emotionally unattached he is from you. If you have a husband, you care about your husband. You got a wife, you care about your wife. You'll do everything in your power to make sure that they're happy and healthy. And if they're not feeling well, then, you know, it's time to go home or it's time to make them feel better.
It was hidden.
Oh. What's this?
You want to go?
Yeah. But no, they're walking away, so.
Mm. السلام عليكم. يلا حبيبي عادي صور معهم شوي. شكرا. مشكور.
Hi.
Like, what was the purpose of this visit to the camels? We've seen them before. She's visited the camels like what, 3 or 4 times? So why do it again? They do the same activities over and over and over and over and over again. There's videos, there's live streams. Why do this again? What's the purpose? This is not something new and interesting. This is recycled, rehashed content ideas. It's played out. Do something new, Foodie.
يلا.
Yeah, but they're walking away from us.
Yeah, they will eat here شوي.
Yeah, because they've heard that you're coming.
بنغرب.
Is pregnant?
هي حامل ولا لا عادي؟
I can't believe that the guy who has these camels, if that female camel is pregnant, why he would allow people to be around the pregnant female. Because she is pregnant. And whenever you have a pregnant animal or a herd of animals like the camels, sometimes the herd will get protective over the female just because she is pregnant. They can sense she's got a baby inside of her, which would mean that if the camel that's directly beside the female, this one right here, if it's a male, if he doesn't like Foodie, it's going to come after her. Maybe that's what SALAH is hoping for.
Oh.
Like, look, so you got the female, and then you got the male. He basically giving her the bombastic side eye. Like, I dare you to make a move. I dare you. That might be her mate that's so close to her, keeping an eye on her. But look at the other camel. Like, give me a reason. Give me one. Just one. Half of one. Even a sliver. Just give me a reason to make a move.
Is pregnant?
Yes. Pregnant.
Oh, and that's the dad, right?
And you see the body language of the camels. So you get the pregnant female. Here comes Foodie. And the male is actually going into what I think is a protective stance. Like he's standing right next to the female and he's shadowing her, like covering her. He's going in a protective stance right now.
Yeah.
Like clearly that male camel is stressed out because it doesn't want anybody touching the pregnant female.
Oh, the dad is mad. The dad's jealous, I think.
No, he's not jealous. He's just being protected because that's his mate, and he knows the female is pregnant.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
That's the dad.
And the female is leaning into the male camel for protection.
And he's protecting the mom. That's why.
Yeah. So get away from
It's okay.
And you know what? Like anybody else would look at this body language and go, you know, maybe I should leave them alone. It's a pregnant female. You got the male that's being protective of her. Maybe I should walk away from this and not disturb them. But she's not that smart.
He's peeing.
Oops.
It's okay. I won't hurt your mom. See how she's like resting on him? Like,
Don't worry, guys. We are too friendly here.
She's actually hiding her, like she's got her head on his neck, sort of protecting yourself with the other camel.
you're a good dad. That's so cute. He's so protective. Hi. Okay. I can't wait to see the baby. Hello. Hey. Hello. What's up?
What do you think, Chad?
I mean, I just, you got to consider the thought. Was SALAH hoping for something to happen here? Was he hoping for the male camel to get protective over the female and for the male camel to go after Foodie? I mean, almost setting up something happening. Like, whoops, I didn't mean that to happen, but he meant it to happen.
They're so pretty. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Smelling you?
Yeah, he has bad breath.
Ew.
He's like, who's touching my wife? Yeah, she has babies in there. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can let them get on with their day, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's time to say goodbye.
Bye, guys. I hope you have a good pregnancy. Yes, yes. I hope your babies are nice. Oh, yes. Such sweet animals. I love them.
And you know, the camels are thinking, lady, you have no idea how quickly and how fast we can stomp you. You better walk away right now.
They're so cute. So they don't go too far too fast. I think that's why. Like maybe they run away otherwise. I don't know. But yeah, at least they have to walk slow, but at least they get to get out and be in the desert where they love it, you know?
She's so uncomfortable that he's riding in the desert. He's not on like the open, smooth road. And that, you know, that car is just jarring back and forth. And every time it jolts, like it jolts her in the seat and she's going back and forth. And oh, he's like, I'm loving it.
I don't know how they don't overheat, but they've evolved that way. They store water.
Whoa, look at this.
What is this?
No, it's okay. Oh my god.
There's this, yeah, there's some areas where it's like bumpy because of how like trucks have run over it.
Damaging the car.
Yeah, you gotta drive slower. It can, yeah. So
She's in such pain. I love it. And doing that deep breathing, that means you're hurting, girl.
no, but if they're owned camels, so that they don't run away, they have to have the rope on there.
Well, be grateful for that. If their legs are tied, that means they can't kick you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Window tint, yeah. I think ours does. We're almost out of the bumpy zone, guys. When you're nauseous, like,
I don't think you're nauseous, Foodie. I think that you're just in pain from the bumpy ride. But it should teach you a lesson. This is what happens when you don't take care of your health. And you decide to do mukbangs all day and cater to a certain subset of people all day, all night. This is part of the price you pay.
So this, guys, what happened behind the scenes when we filmed.
Like once upon a time, Chantal, you used to be able to ride in your car, ride in any car comfortably. You used to have your mobility, your breathing, your freedom to get in your Kia and go wherever you wanted. You gave all that up because you just had this fantasy life in your head that you just had to run after, and a guy that you had to run after. And you honestly thought in your deranged little mind that you could seduce that man with your money? Girlfriend, you don't have that much money. Even if you had $1 million, he still wouldn't love you. He's not attracted to you. He doesn't want you. You're easy. If he wanted you, he could have had you 100 times over by now. Even with all his fetishes, he still don't want you. Big YouTube channel, giving him money. He still doesn't want you. You did say, though, about another man, all he has to do is fake love me and I'll give him the world. Well, fake love isn't real love. It's pretend. And you seem to have this idea in your head that pretend can turn into real. Well, not if the feelings aren't real. Not if there are no feelings at all. Real love happens when there's real attraction and real feelings and you feel connected to somebody. You don't have that with SALAH. You might want to try really hard to plug into him, but he don't want to plug into you. His outlets are blocked off. He wants nothing to do with you like that.
Video to see the camels.
yeah.
The way to go and come back, and these bumpies, right?
Yeah, bumps. I like the term. I like bumpies. Yes, bumpies.
Oh, that's beautiful. I you know what, Chantal? I gotta say, you're very photogenic. Do you know that? And I love photography. It's one of my favorite things. Did you know that too? Yes, it's true. Reactors, like we got different interests. We call us vultures and all that, but like I love photography. I think it's a great hobby. Capturing things that sometimes you will probably never see again. It's a memory for life. But I love that picture of you right there. You're in such pain. I love it. I had to capture it. I just had to.
Okay.
See? The speed limit, 120.
Oh, yeah. I can't see that here. 120. Yes, try first change. Me too. I get motion sickness very easy.
Oh, shut up. You had no motion sickness when you were going back and forth from Ottawa to Montreal to see Natter. Never once did you have it then. Shut your mouth.
Like, it's so brutal, Karina, right now.
It's like
She claims things that she does not have. She self-diagnoses herself. Even if you do have motion sickness for real, even if you are sick for real, nobody cares. You make yourself sick. You monetize your addictions and all of your illnesses. We don't care. You don't care to treat yourself. You don't care to be healthy. You just care on staying sick and monetizing all of the sick and trying to get sympathy for the sick. Well, the sympathy has stopped. And a lot of the money too, and yet you will not just stop throwing the pity party. No one's showing up anymore, Chantal. No one.
sick.
Yeah, I get very easy. Like when I was a kid, nobody was sitting beside me on the bus because I threw up all the time.
Oh my god.
Lovely. And why do we need to know that? Why did she have to say that? That's gross.
So that's why I feel a bit. Oh,
Okay, do you want some water?
yeah, sure. No, not right now. Thanks.
I have a long arm, you know.
Thank you.
Okay, you know what? She's getting boring. And they're just showing the road. We'll cut it off here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.